Do you feel like life is going too fast? Like you're not cherishing the present moment completely? I can tell you that this is not normal. We are sold this perception that we waste a lot of years sleeping. But nonetheless, it is important for our recovery, so it means that it is worth it. Don't worry about it. And I think this is completely nonsense. Haven't you thought that for some reason, God has designed us with the possibility of dreaming? Just for that fact, wouldn't sleep have something more meaningful than just our recoveries for a more energetic day? So today, I want to show you how can you make your dreams become so lucid, so memorable, to the point that you sometimes forget whether you have lived it in real life or not. And you might ask, what is the importance of having lucid dreams? It is much more important to have lucid dreams than just some woohoo new way of having fun in life. Dreams are actually a big reflection of your choices in your life, so pay attention. Later in this video, I will go to the actionable steps, but first of all, let's talk about the obstacles that are preventing you from having lucid dreams. Firstly, technology. Because you probably spend a lot of time on your screen, or even, this is a little bit unpopular, even if you spend less than 1 hour a day on your screen, can already be too much. The moment you turn on your phone and you go to social media, the information that is being presented to your brain is already too much for your subconscious to process it all. And as human beings, we are naturally problem solvers. Your brain is always trying to solve problems. It doesn't really recognize what type of problems, but it is always solving problems. Whether it is when you watch football, whether it is when you watch a Netflix show, whether it is when you're walking through the city solving your problems, your tasks, your brain is always trying to figure out what is the easiest path. So your brain is constantly solving problems. But when you go to your phone, the amount of pixels that are present in your screen are millions of problems for your brain to solve. So your brain is confused. Your brain is not being able to retain all the information at the same time. And that's why a lot of times you feel tired throughout the day to finish your tasks. Our brains are much vulnerable than we think. The second obstacle is diet. Your diet is probably preventing you from being super focused throughout the day, laser focused, and it is bringing your focus elsewhere to problems that are not really problems and don't need solutions. And third and last obstacle that is preventing you from having lucid dreams, it is obviously poor sleep. You're probably not sleeping enough. And again, these three factors will influence your dreams, because your dreams are basically the amount of information that you have retained, and your subconscious mind is working on them. And when you have too much information, or when you are distracted, lack of focus, your subconscious mind cannot process them properly. And why is it important to have lucid and memorable dreams? Because dreams are one of the best problem solvers. If you are able to remember your dreams, they will give you all the solutions to the confusions and problems that you have experienced the day before. I can give you a quick example. At the moment, I am reading a lot. I am reading archives and original historical sources. And a lot of times I cannot understand full chapters because the language is different, the perspective is different, and I end up not understanding the chapter at all. But when I go to sleep, I dream about the book, and my subconscious mind is bringing me back to the chapters that I didn't understand. And how am I sure that I end up understanding the chapter the next day? Because the next day, I go back into that chapter, I read it, and I understand everything, because my mind is supporting me with the images that I had on my last dream. As well as on that day, I haven't used my phone at all. I spent the entire day reading or doing some other tasks outside. And because my brain wasn't drained with too much information, I could go back to sleep and just start dreaming even when I am awake, and the dream had a beginning and it had an end. It was just very easy to understand the dream. So yeah, meanwhile you recover with sleep, your subconscious mind is also gathering all the information and solving all your problems. Your subconscious mind is literally ChatGPT, but it is even better because it has feelings, it has taste, it has experience. So it is nothing than beneficial to you to write your dreams once you wake up, because not only it has the solutions, as well as you can always go back in times of need and gain inspiration from the experiences you had on your dreams to future problems. Try to see your brain and your subconscious mind in a different way. It is an encyclopedia. It is a book full of knowledge. You just have to access it in the best way. And truly think about it. It is a waste of life if you only access your brain consciously. You have an entire world in your subconscious, and if you don't access it, you're just wasting so much wisdom. Sometimes I am more consistent, other times I'm less, but for the last 5 years, I have wrote my dreams, and according to my experience, I noticed that the clarity of my dreams and the solutions provided by them are a direct reflection of the choices that I take in my life. I noticed that when I poison myself with foods that I shouldn't consume, when I poison myself with too much screen time, or when I sleep poorly, they all reflect on my dreams. Now let's go into the part that you were waiting, and it is the actionable steps. The first actionable step that I advise you is to replace technology with books. It might sound very common sense, but there's another explanation. It is scientifically proven that the moment you go on social media or you access your phone, you receive a lot more information than the information that someone would receive in a lifetime 200 years ago. This fact is very scary alone. And when you replace technology with books, not only of course the quality of information is better, but you could be silly and read 10 books in one day, just go from book after book in an unorganized way. But even that, your brain won't be drained with information. You will feel the clarity of the information you read. And to clarify more, I advise you to access your technological device once a week. Be intense on that. I understand that sometimes you gotta check messages and answer calls and call. That's okay, that's completely normal. But I am advising you to access social media and the internet once a week, because not only you will reset your brain, but also when you access the internet once a week, you have purpose on it. When you are curious to search something on the internet, you don't search it right off, you write it in a piece of paper, what you must search. And the moment that you're going to access your technological device, instead of mindlessly searching meaningless things on the internet, you have a list of things that you want to search. And you will also notice that you will want to search for books that you want to read instead of just going to Wikipedia to access the instant information. Now, the second actionable step is for you to eat the right diet. If you already know the right diet, I'm happy for you. If not, if you are always experiencing brain fog, this is the diet that I have been consuming for quite some time, and it really works. It gives me clarity in my mind and full focus, as it gives me good results in the gym. And my diet is simple. I only eat 3 ingredients. It is meat. I eat as much meat as I can. Secondly, I eat eggs. And at the end of the day, the carbs I eat is sweet potatoes. I eat nothing else. I feel good. I don't feel lack of nutrition, full of energy, and the results in the gym are incredible. I feel big. I'm super big. And of course I'm shredded because I don't eat crap. And in terms of sleep, in which poor sleep was the third component that prevents you from having lucid dreams, the advice I can give you for sleep is for you to go to bed 10 hours before you wake up. Instead of 8, go 10, because you take some time to fall asleep. And it will work wonders. You don't need to turn off your phone before 1 hour before, because you go 10 hours before. When you go to your bed and you cannot fall asleep, it's okay, because you will eventually fall asleep, and because you went to sleep 10 hours before, you will sleep the proper 8 hours, you will wake up refreshed, and you will have the most amazing dreams possible. Of course, if you don't access your phone too much, as we talked. And the last actionable step is what I believe to be the most important. And it is for you to give more color and texture to your dreams. Maybe the problem why your subconscious mind is not presenting you with the best solutions possible, it is because you have lack of experiences in your life. And I am going to present you my method of self-improvement, in which some of you already know because I always talk about it. And my method consists of 8 keys. And while I am going to share them with you, you will see if you already do them or if you don't do them. In terms of dreams, I guarantee you that this method of mind will give you all the texture and all the colors that you need for your dreams in order to be more lucid. Not only that, it will allow you to replace technology with real life experiences, with action, with a busy day, and will make you more happy. And I could argue as well that it will make you way more useful to society, and God will smile at you because of that. So the 8 keys are contemplation, creation, socializing, cultivation, adrenaline chasing, sculpting, endeavoring, and laboring. So firstly, in terms of contemplation, are you journaling every single day? Are you writing your emotions so that they don't control you? Are you writing your dreams every single day? Are you strengthening your purpose? In terms of creating, are you learning an instrument? Are you learning how to draw? Are you starting that weird artistic hobby that you always wanted to start? Are you socializing properly? Expressing your thoughts, giving advice to others, listening to people's advice for your benefits? If no one does cool things around you, are you taking the initiative to invite people to do cool things with you? By the way, if you follow all these 8 self-improvement keys, I guarantee you that you won't have any social anxiety anymore, because social anxiety is a complete reflection of your actions in your life. Like your dreams, it's just a complete reflection of how useful you are to society. And if you practice these 8 self-improvement keys every single day, you won't have any social anxiety because you feel proud of yourself. In terms of cultivation, do you have a reading routine? Are you reading book after book after book? You know, in my videos that I always say that you have 90% of all the answers in the world, but the 10% are in good books that will reforge your purpose. This way you won't fall in a path of ignorance, as well as you have so many topics to speak with people when you socialize. You become the most interesting person in the table to talk with. Are you chasing adrenaline? And I believe that adrenaline is one of the best things for you in order to have lucid dreams. I'm going to explain you why. Firstly, let me ask you, are you surfing? Are you skydiving? Are you skiing? Are you skating? Or if you cannot afford, or if you cannot do it right now, or you're not in the geo position to do it, are you climbing trees or getting yourself dirty in the mud? Because truly, I guarantee you that those will give you much more lucid dreams. Because when I am surfing, when I am doing radical things, when I go to sleep, I am dreaming about those, and I feel it in my gut. It's an incredible feeling for your lucid dreams. Your subconscious mind is providing you with all the answers while you are doing radical things. This way you will remember your dreams even more. Are you sculpting your body? To be honest, I don't find the benefits of sculpting your body for your dreams. But still, as I'm talking about the self-improvement keys, well, I add sculpting. Try to achieve the body that you always dreamed to achieve. To be big, to be strong, to be aesthetic, because you want it. Just don't create excuses. Go to the gym. Endeavoring. You are starting a business of yours. You are applying all the skills that you learn in real life to make money. That's really important in terms of dreams, because you are putting yourself into action. You are solving problems throughout the day, and when you go to sleep and you listen to your subconscious mind will provide you with all the solutions that you need. And in case you have no ideas to start a business, well, just apply all the 8 keys that I am advising you, because you will find an idea. By learning an instrument, music, by starting an artistic endeavor, by going to the gym, by chasing adrenaline, you will find an idea for your business. And lastly, by laboring, by working with your hands, by fixing things in your house. You don't need to call someone to go to your house. You are more self-sufficient. By helping your neighbors. Again, by learning agriculture, a new experience, your subconscious mind will provide you with solutions and ideas to become good at it. So yeah, these are all the self-improvement keys. And believe me, they're very important for your dreams, because experiences give you dreams, and dreams give you solutions to solve the problems throughout the day. So the two complement each other. I appreciate you if you stayed till the end. I hope that I have enlightened you, and until the next one.